Hello everybody, I am unboxing the Manticor from Minelab. Now I told many people that I'd probably never buy it. I'm satisfied with the Equinox 800. Could it get any better than the Equinox 800? I told a lot of people, I personally don't think so. You're probably not going to find any more with the Manticor versus the 800. The 800 pretty much was designed, I couldn't say flawlessly, but definitely over-exceeded all the other metal detectors out there. Even the Deus, flagship Garrett's. I mean, yeah, in the beginning it did have a leaking problem. One of mine did leak, and it leaked right in here. It actually had a crack, a stress mark, and it started leaking through here. It's hard to explain, but it didn't leak where you would think it would leak from, like in one of the speaker holes or something like that. It actually cracked and leaked in there, so I haven't experienced any more than that. I sent it in. They sent me a new one that's leak-proof, upgraded. Never had a problem again. I told a lot of people not to buy this. I think they go brand new for about $1,600. You might get lucky and not have to pay the tax. Might be free shipping with it, so I don't really know. Luckily, I know people in high places, and I didn't have to pay nowhere near that, and got a good deal on this thing. What really interests me in getting this is the reduced in EMI, RFI interference that you get with the machine. Anyone that's had the Equinox 800 that has gone to a park or certain places where you just can't ground balance or calibrate the unit to the area that you're in to be quiet. It just chatters and it just drives you nuts. A lot of people have said that this unit here has solved that problem or has reduced that problem majorly. And I know a few different spots where I can test the 800 out versus this Manticor and see if it holds true. It'd be very interesting. I've got many places, but I've got one in particular. So I'm going to test it out there. For getting deeper, Minelab has said it only goes 1 inch deeper, so there's really no big hurrah. And separation of targets, that's questionable. A lot of reviewers on this metal detector have pretty much debunked it and said that it really doesn't outperform the 800. So the separation of targets, and what is the other thing? It comes with a flashlight built into it. Nobody metal detects at night, so that's pretty worthless. That's about as dumb as adding an AM/FM radio to it. So anyhow, I'm going to open this up and see what she looks like. So it looks like stock coil. I didn't mention this yet. The only coil that you can get is the 11, that comes with it. The 15 has been in stock, out of stock, back and forth. Nobody that I've ever heard of owns a 6-inch yet, or the, what do they call it, the M8. So as of now, this metal detector is pretty much worthless to me. Without having a smaller coil and just this larger one here, it's kind of like using a brick cell phone. You can make a phone call, but you're not going to be able to look up on the internet on anything. So this would be good for if you just want to do parks, maybe. I do a lot of old sites that are real trashy, and I start with the 11. I used to start with a smaller coil, but I like to get the easy targets first. So I do the 11 first if I know I'm going to be there a while, and then I go with the smaller coil. But since this doesn't offer a smaller coil right now, there's nothing on the market for a smaller coil. It says coming soon. I won't be testing this out on really anything for EMI. That's about it. And I can't really fully use this as my everyday metal detector until there's a smaller coil. That's how much I depend on the smaller coil. The smaller coil, I find so much extra stuff, especially in old home sites. Anyhow, with the disappointment of that, let's just keep unboxing this thing here. Let's see what we got here. That looks nice. Beefy. They say it's supposed to be lighter than the 800, but they added a lot more material to this. Plastic seems just right. It's not that real cheap Chinese plastic. It's kind of, I don't know how to say it, more of a higher end. Looks like it comes with a screen protector already on it. I like the buttons. Recessed buttons, they're pretty, but pretty much everything's just about the same. Must be a waterproof speaker. I don't see a cover over it. That's kind of interesting. The sucker looks like it'd be loud. Look at the size of that thing. What is this? Oh, it must be for this, the click through. Okay, I get that. I mean, look at all these joints in here. You'd think this would be real heavy compared to the 800. I mean, they added a lot of extra strength to this. This carbon fiber shaft, it almost feels like an emerald board, like you could file your nails on it. It's got a nice texture to it. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, this is the arm strength, or this is the arm, I don't know what you would call it, the arm holder, arm sleeve, something like that. It looks like they did away with the foam padding that used to wear away after using it a few times, and now it's a kind of like a rubber plastic, kind of like anti-slip. I've always had a problem with these because in the wintertime you wear a winter jacket, and I do a lot of winter hunts. There'd be snow on the ground and whatnot, and they never make these big enough. But what I could do is I do have one of these that I broke on the 800, and I could take the strap off and make it longer. I'll probably end up doing that. That'd be kind of cool. Manual, don't really need that. Comes with extra screen protectors, so that's pretty cool. That's good. That's good to know. I hate having to buy those things. It's very rare that I ever have to replace it. Charger, that's nice. It's the same exact one as the 800. I can put this right in my bag. A few videos ago, or maybe a month or two ago, I was out on a hunt and I ran out of battery juice. I forgot to charge the 800. Now with this in a battery block, I can strap the battery block right to the bar here and charge it while I go, which is nice. And these must be the headphones. I don't know why they spend so much money on these cases. I mean, it's a really nice looking case. Has a weird feel to it, almost like a felt. Let's see here. We got the headphones. I don't use headphones, so they're kind of worthless to me. I've always had a problem when I wear headphones. It hurts the sides of my jaw, and I sometimes go out on hunts for like 9 hours at a crack. With wearing headphones, you get real sweaty. The noise that's, kind of like around you don't really bother me, unless you're in the city and you hear a lot of sirens or whatever, but they only go, they go by fairly quickly and then they're gone. I think that's metal. Is that metal? I don't have a magnet next to me, but I believe this is metal, which is nice. Usually some of the lower end headphones, they'll use plastic, and this will end up breaking. This is like medium grade headphones. They're fairly nice, good cushion on them. Got breathing holes in there, and I'm sure that these probably work nicely, but I'm not a headphone guy. This goes to the Manticor in here, and it's waterproof. The headphones aren't waterproof at all. They're also can't take heavy humidity or any of that stuff. What is this? Oh, this is the charger for the headphones. That's nice. The headphones are wireless. So like the 800, you had a little box. you had a wire that went down from the headphones to the box. These are kind of like Wi-Fi, I guess you would say. You press a button and you connect them right to the Manticor, and bam, no cords, nothing like that. I have noticed, and you're going to think I'm crazy, I have noticed a lag between here to there going through Wi-Fi or cordless. It is so minute, I can literally hear the slowness to it. So I don't like headphones. They don't make for a good hunt. The headphones will get put away. I'll end up putting this thing together. I'll learn to use it in my yard here. I have an early 1800s. The house was built in 1815, and I have found a lot of stuff here. A lot of treasures. Everything from gold to silver, old coins, metals from World War I. Yeah, you name it. I found inkwell stuff. I'll test it with the 11, see what happens. See if maybe I can pull something out. The separation of targets in some of the truthful reviews of this is very questionable. My main thing is EMI. Let's see if this thing really does cut down on EMI. The 1 inch deeper in finding targets, so that's, who cares about that? You would have to be basic metal detecting fields or something like that to actually notice anything different. So the 1 inch in depth going down deeper, that is minute, and that's even questionable. So that's what Minelab tells you, it goes down 1 inch deeper. I'm going to put this thing together, and I'm going to see what I can do with the 11 inch, and hopefully within the next month or two they'll come out with a smaller coil and really give this thing a test. I already have two 800s, and they work great. I can find anything with an 800. I'm used to the EMI problem it might have in certain areas. With all that said, I'm basically waiting for Minelab to come out with the M8, get that thing on the market. Until the review comes out, I'll see you on the next video.